and I'm not dealing with him. So I'll just have to get rid of the one that's more vulnerable.
What?
No!
Hello? Where am I? Who are you? I could ask you the same question. Ugh! Why do you sound like that? I can also ask you the same question. I asked you first. You know, I think it's pretty obvious who I am. We're the same person. No, we're not. You may look like me, but you sound nothing like me. What do you mean? I'm the real you. What? No, you're not. I do not sound like that. You're just an imposter. I'm really not that different from you. I have so many questions right now. Ask away. First of all, what just happened? Where am I? Why are you here? You don't remember? You were stabbed in the heart. You were fatally injured. And that led you to here. This place is called the After Fantasy. This is where creators of their fantasy world go to when they no longer exist in their previous world. Ending a fantasy world causes everything to restart, which is why there's nothing to be seen in this place. This is the After Fantasy? This just feels like some empty void of darkness or something. That's the kind of place no one wants to stay in. And you? I'm here because I'm you. An empty fantasy world always starts with a creator. I already told you, we're the same person. No, we're not. Stop saying that. You really don't understand, do you? What do I not understand? Explain it to me. Fine. You've been working on a YouTube channel called Rainbow Rager. Is that right? Yes. I've been working on that channel for like 3 years. And how many times did you have to deal with mean people on the internet? People are just mean, and there's nothing I can do about that. Really? You know, the truth is, people are only mean to you because you're different. I mean, look at you. Us. The rainbow sweater, the hair, the flower. You look like a girl. People think you're a girl, but you're not. And that's why they're mean to you. Does that ring a bell? Ugh, don't even get me started. I can't even recall the amount of times I receive comments like that. I get them all the time. And not only that, they straight up insult me. Yeah, doesn't it get rather tiring, frustrating, agitating, irritating? You know what? It does. I am tired of hearing those comments over and over again. It only proves to me how much of a weirdo I am. A boy that looks like a girl? What kind of boy would do such a thing? And wouldn't it be amazing if you had the opportunity to live the rest of your life without anyone questioning that? And how would I go by that? You know, being normal, the kind of thing that you should be getting into? And why should I? That would just be masking my real self in order for people to like me. But it's not me. It's not the real me. I shouldn't give that much of a damn of what they say about me. Okay, but people are still going to be confused and mean to you. I know. But I don't want to do something that I don't want. It's tiring to get everyone to understand. I just want to be myself. But it turns out that being myself isn't normal. Living in my own fantasy world made me feel so comforted. I had so many friends that just didn't care that much about me and I could fit in. They're not your friends, Ethan. Nothing but pure imagination. No, they were real. Real people who cared about me. I don't care if it was just a fantasy. Ethan, none of those friends were real. They don't even have human voices. You can't just keep living on in your delusions. Yeah, that's what I did. That's why I'm here right now, so I can stop living in my delusions. You decided to stop living in your delusions by literally dying at the end? Well, how else was I supposed to escape? It's all in your head. You leave a fantasy world by not thinking about it anymore, not by dying at the end of the story. Okay. You're right. I made a mistake. I may have gotten lost in my thoughts. I began imagining a world in my head because I hated reality. I wanted to live in a world where I had friends. That was back in high school. I was so lonely. But that's in the past. I want to start living again. It's never too late, Ethan. You can just begin a new fantasy world where everything's more peaceful. What? Can't I just reimagine my previous fantasy world? You could, but it might not work as great as you think. You see, the fantasy world you created before was made because of your high school experience in reality. That's not something that you can replicate. No two fantasy worlds are the same. So, I've permanently lost my previous fantasy world? Like, everything? Pretty much. Unfortunately. You can't be serious! I didn't know that! Now what am I gonna do? No, it's okay! It's never too late. You can always just start a new fantasy world. An even better one. It's like starting with a clean slate. After all, you've gotten much better at your YouTube thing. I'm sure starting something new will help. Yeah. What's wrong? I don't know if I'm really the right person for YouTube. Why not? Normally, I shouldn't care about mean people, but I just can't. I've had to go through my entire YouTube journey with hundreds of comments, being confused about who I am because I'm different. It's gotten so repetitive, and it's tiring. I never thought there was anything wrong. It really goes to show that you never realize how weird you are until people start calling you out. That's just the way people see you, and you see yourself differently compared to everyone else. But I don't want people to look at me that way. I just want to be a normal person. A normal person that people can relate to. It's all I've ever wanted. I've had to make full-on videos to address the confusion, and now people are making even more assumptions about me. Does everyone know me more than myself? Your identity and your life is only something you should be allowed to control. Well then, allow me to control it. If it wasn't for this stupid rainbow sweater, or this long hair, or this flower, no one would have made assumptions, and I could just be a normal guy. But I'm not! I'm sick of it! Ugh! Ethan, stop! Why am I born the way I am? Why can't I just be normal, like everyone else? I hate that I look like this. I fucking hate being myself. What's the point of being myself when no one will fucking understand? Ethan, stop! We're supposed to be the same person, you son of a bitch. Why aren't you agreeing with me? Because this is a terrible mindset to have. I try so hard to not let words hurt me. Being on YouTube has been great because it felt like I could be myself. And then they make fun of me. They bully me. I know they're probably just trying to bring me down, but I can't just go around being positive all the time. What if those people were right? What if they were being honest? Ethan, Lawrence was right. I'm nothing but a dumb storytime animator with a dumb art style. I'm just a loser. A fool. Ethan, don't be so hard on yourself. Everyone is different. I know, but I can't see it that way. Is it even worth continuing to express myself publicly if I'm only going to be more vulnerable for the internet to hate? I don't think I'm going to continue YouTube anymore. It's over. No, don't say that about yourself. You'll never win if you quit. You've been on YouTube for over 3 years now. There are so many people out there that support you, love you, and appreciate your content. You may get mean comments, but you also get tons of nice comments. Do you really want to leave those people behind? Well, I know the journey has had its roughest points, but you're still going strong after 3 years. I can only assume that you truly love what you do, right? I guess. I'll tell you what, you should start over. Start at the beginning. Make content that you truly do enjoy. If people are only going to bully you, never stop fighting for what you believe. No one will know you if you don't show what you see. Maybe you're right. I should start over, start my YouTube channel again, and be the kind of person I want to be, without rules, without complaints, without judgment. That settles it. I want to start a new me. I don't want to be called Ethan anymore. I want to be Eddie. Yeah, I want people to call me Eddie from now on. How about that? Well, if it's what makes you happy, then I'm happy. Great. So, what's the next step? You should begin a new fantasy, but start small. You can start by fantasizing that you're in your old home again, but even better. Think better. Good idea. Just a heads up, by the time that you enter a new fantasy world, this area, including me, will be gone. Really? You're not gonna come with me? That's not my job. I'm here to support you at the end of a fantasy. Besides, we're the same person. You'll always have me by your side. Is it because I talk to myself too much? Basically. Fine then. But if I die again, will I see you again? Yeah. But please don't. I want you to be happy. All right. I'll begin a new fantasy. Thanks for talking to me. That's my job. I'll always be with you, Eddie. Wow, I knew I could do it. Maybe it's not over just yet.